Hello.
Hi, you look official.
Welcome to the ARA show, New Orleans.
It looks like a
Here, here's my office.
it looks like you're at a real estate conference. Like you're
I've
gonna
made it big time. I've made it big time.
like you're gonna go up on stage and call everyone rock stars.
It's been a long day in the rental industry, let me tell you what.
Yeah.
No, we're buying stuff. We're like
Oh,
buying big equipment and getting stuff for the tour rental back home. So that's what we've been doing. So like buying genie excavators, buying like going over to Takeuchi. Genie actually is lifts, not excavators. But that's what we've been doing is trying to figure out who has the good deals. And tomorrow we got to solidify the deals, like
ooh.
who we're going to buy stuff from.
Are they gonna like take you out to dinner tonight and tell you,
Actually, the Genie lift guy bought our lunch today, which was shrimp po' boys from a food truck outside.
ooh, such
Needless to
stuff?
say, needless
Needless
to
to say,
say, needless to say, I was like, I actually will be buying from you,
you're like, we'll take
sir.
it.
Yeah, I was like,
Mark's
whatever you
like,
want to put.
Mark's like, Melissa, did you buy $75,000 worth of equipment yesterday? And you're like, if you had that po' boy,
Then you would have done exactly what I
you would have
did.
done exactly what I did.
And the answer to your question is you're welcome. We now have a genie lift that we don't need that goes
Yeah,
90 feet in the air.
exactly.
Okay. And the
Well,
po' boy is still sitting heavy, but delicious. So
mm,
delicious. Last night we got charbroiled oysters at this restaurant. It was so freaking good.
dang.
Oh my God, it was so good.
What's up with
Anyways,
Mardi Gras? Is Mardi Gras right now? Like, are you there during Mardi
so
Gras?
that was last week.
Okay.
So now this week we were like, yeah, it'll be kind of like over or whatever. But it wasn't. I think it was like 12:30, like 2 nights ago, I think. They were like going down the middle of the street because we're staying at one of like the most historical hotels, I guess, the
Yeah.
Monteleon.
Mm.
And oh,
Oh, sounds
ooh,
fancy.
hold on. Did you did I hear that right? The Monteleon. Oh, you heard it right. You heard it right.
It's just what
That's
you do when you
it's
buy.
just excavators.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So
Cool.
we stay there and it's really cool. It's really nice. But you're right on the block of like you're right in the middle of like the um whatchamacallit, French, the Frenchy, the Frenchy
Gotcha.
Quarter.
Well, needless to say, we got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
How were the Poconos? Did you
Well, it
shred?
was awesome. We shredded the second day because it snowed literally 12 feet.
Oh
Just kidding.
man,
Two, 12 inches.
that's pretty good.
Um, Yeah. So the first 2 days there was no snow. It was like, what are we doing here? There's like, it was still fun because we were with people. But
Yeah.
then overnight it snowed. It legitimately probably snowed 12 inches. So
Wow.
then we were like, oh, this is sick. So we woke up and all the trees had like, it was pretty amazing. Like, I've never been snowed in at an actual snowboard ski resort before. That was the first time that ever happened. It was very exciting. So we did have a blast. It was really nice. The fresh powder, if you will.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
that's cool.
How was your week last week? I missed the pod last week. I was devastated.
We had a big Apple talk. Um, Talked a lot
Oh,
about apples, tinned fish,
see, I knew it.
influencers. Yeah,
Oh, I knew I missed
a
something
lot of
good.
juicy stuff we could catch up on.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
that was good. Super Bowl. We had a good Super Bowl party.
Yeah. What was the
Some
vibe
friends.
at the Super Bowl party? Since Taylor Swift's man won and everything. We had a couple meltdowns in our house over that.
Uh-oh. It was
Yeah.
predictable. Could have called it. But
Yeah.
there was chances for the 49ers to win, but just couldn't finish the deal.
Do you feel like the 49ers actually lost, or were there some bad calls because of, the refs
I don't watch enough football
being,
anymore, but
mhm,
it seemed pretty straight up. I didn't see anything egregious, but
yeah,
I don't know. Somebody else might say otherwise.
yeah.
So
Well, I know of someone in particular that would say otherwise, and that it was egregious and that it was devastating.
who is
That
that?
people, no, I
No,
can't say on
can't
the
say
air. I can't say on the air right now. I can't say on the air right now. I'm
it.
not when I'm on a business trip. No.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he was very upset about it because of the whole Travis Kelsey, Taylor Swift situation. He was like, this never would have happened if it wasn't for Taylor. Once again, Taylor keeps creeping back up into our lives.
Gosh. For the unofficial Turnstile podcast, we talk a lot about Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yeah. Even for me and you, I feel like she's creeping in.
She won't go away.
Right. And there's also something else that I'd like to discuss when we do introduce our guest of
Mhm.
someone I saw at the Super Bowl and their outfit that was very country based, very Western
Oh,
vibes. No, I think you should intro the guest because I we've got to get into this.
I I met our guest well over 20 years ago at a bowling alley. We had mutual friends. And then we've
Were
been
his clothes
friends
bleached or non-bleached at that point?
uh not bleached. Did I ever tell you when
The
he
clothes,
I actually want him to did I ever tell you when he bleached his clothes before a concert and we all were in
yeah,
the limo together and he stunk up the limo with bleach?
yeah.
All right.
It's actually one of my favorite stories of all time.
It's a
I
good
love
story.
that story.
Well, our next guest, we've been friends forever, and then he married your sister. So now you guys are friends and family.
Oh, the tightest bond.
He's Devon Varmega.
And I,
Who else could it
Good.
be than that beautiful face of
Hello.
his?
hello, hello.
Hey,
Nice beard.
Yeah,
nice.
it's fine. Yeah, your beard's
That's
coming in
coming
thick,
in.
Devin.
Now, are you doing anything? Because it looks well, well trimmed and well like
Maintained.
I
maintained.
have done about this much.
Oh, really?
This side of my beard is like here. There is like
There you go.
just like way longer than
Longer.
the other side.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
Mine's pretty evenly
Interesting.
long, but it's starting to curl and like
yeah.
twist and all that.
Yeah, Jake's
At
yours
some
looks like
point
it's
I
headed
yeah,
to crazy town.
It's
It's
it's on
wild.
it's on the train. It's
Jeff,
heading that way.
yeah,
It's on
Jeffrey
the
got
train.
It's on the
I'm
crazy
already
train.
Yeah,
sorry. I'm gonna start off by trashing
with the
Jeffrey, but
Jeffrey joke.
Jeffrey's
I was
like
gonna say, is this about Jeffrey's
Jeffrey
beard?
had like a few short hairs, and he's like buying $300 worth of beard oil already. You know, I'm not that guy.
Oh man. Where are you? Where in Hawaii are you?
We're in Kauai.
Cool.
Kauai.
It
What are you
is
doing
so
there?
good.
Just little family vacay. Um, is Melissa like frozen with her mouth? Oh, you were
I wish
like
I would.
frozen with your mouth open. I
Melissa,
thought
you
you were
froze.
holding it just to like,
Yeah. Melissa froze with her head all the way back, mouth open.
yeah, yeah. You look like you were trying to catch
Is
some
my frozen?
M&Ms.
Classic.
Yeah, no, we're just in Kauai for a week, for eight
Okay, hold
days.
on.
With all the family. I'm gonna surf a little bit. And just enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, that's
Get
cool.
out of the muddy hole that I've been in for the last 3 weeks, 4 months of just building in waiters. So it's nice to be here.
So you built in West Virginia, now you're building in Washington. Is it completely different with the weather and the mud and all of that?
It just we we did all sorts of stuff with the soil we brought in, and we drove bulldozers around and like just tore everything up. And then it just rained and rained and rained, and it drove around bulldozers even more. And it just is like there's these sections that are like, not even joking, 2 feet deep of mud, and you just step in it and you sink up to like past your boots, and you're like,
Gosh.
what am I doing?
Well,
Why am I? Yeah,
Oh
why
man.
am I building
yeah,
here? Yeah, you guys have taken on a
yeah,
lot like the past little bit. Building the house in West Virginia
yeah.
during crazy weather there too. And now crazy weather
Yeah.
in
West Virginia, everything was just just like rocky. Like you
yeah,
just like it's the
yeah,
exact opposite. Like you try and dig like a little ditch for like a conduit, and you're just like tink
right.
tink, and like just all right, this sucks and break my back. Just trying to like put in a little 3/4 inch conduit in the ground.
Yeah. Duh.
You feel like
Uh,
Hawaii is a good antidepressant for everybody right now?
I don't get too depressed from like wet gray weather. I just get
Yeah.
like I just want to vocally just complain about it all the time. Yeah, just
I just want to let
you know,
Jenna know on the daily. I hate this.
yeah, I just want to complain about it. But then like you have like one afternoon of sun and you're freaking out. That's why I was always telling Jenna, like anytime it's sunny anywhere I go, doesn't matter if it's Nicaragua or West Virginia or you know, I feel like I
Yeah.
have to be doing something. If it's I
Yeah.
just feel like it's growing up in Seattle, like you're just like that's like that first like good sunny day in the spring when there's just like
Yeah.
a little bit of warmth, but it's still cold and people are freaking out. Like everybody is they're like wearing shorts and it's like it's 45 degrees, but it's you know, they got their toe shoes on, they got their kayak or paddleboard, you know,
Not
they're
the
ready to
toe
go.
shoes. Not the toe shoes.
Yeah,
oh man.
yeah, because it's like yeah, it's like almost like a FOMO. Like if you're inside when it's sunny, you're just what? Yeah.
Raging. Raging. How many days have you been
Yeah.
in Hawaii now?
It's cool.
Yeah. Just got here last night. So
Where
like
are you
6 hour
staying? Can you
flight
give us an
from
aerial?
6 hour flight from Seattle.
Oh wow.
Wow. That's not bad.
I don't know. It's it's a nice little this is our we actually have a separate house for
Cool.
me and Jenna on this place. It's like a
Nice.
big it's like on a golf course by the on the water, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Definitely,
nothing
yeah,
good.
definitely not. It's very small. It's very quaint. It's nothing crazy.
Like the
Yeah.
Varmegas?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
parents, my brother. Yeah, my parents, my brother.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did the boys go
Um.
too? That'll be really nice for them too.
Yep. Yeah. Boys are in the pool right now. Jen is, I think, in the pool right now with them trying to, I don't
Nice.
know, throw them or something.
Yeah.
Trying to be an
Yeah.
awesome
But
auntie,
they're
I
begging
guess.
to go to the beach,
What
so
do
they
you
want to go. But like I was trying to tell them, I was like, South Shore Kauai is like pure lava rock. Like there's not much. There's like a little few patches of sand. It's like they're
Yeah.
like, I want to learn to surf. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's like rocks covered with sea urchins. So Holly boy's gonna get some Vana in their feet.
I love it. How what do you do on a trip like that? Do you read? Do you do art? Or do you just like try to
I
surf?
dude, I'm like looking forward just to working. Like I'm so behind on work stuff of like
Mhm.
Mhm.
sounds stupid. I just have to get ahead on work now because I spent the past 3 weeks framing the our new house, and so I'd get up every day at like 5:30 or so, work on the work doing my running our business from about 6 a.m. to 9, 10 a.m. and
Mm.
then work framing for you know 7, 8 hours and then go work some more. So I've just done that for the past 3 weeks. So I'm kind of like
Burnout.
a little wiped from that. Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
that sounds
catching
like a
up.
lot.
I will likely surf a couple days. It's like South Shore and the we're kind of flip. We're on South Shore of Kauai is not, it's a summertime spot. So kind of all the waves right now are on the North Shore of Kauai, like Honolulu and uh Hyena and what's the other one? Not Kanapaa, I forget what other one's called, but so gonna have to drive like an hour to get good waves, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
it'll be worth it.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
You haven't been to Hawaii before, have you, Devin?
Yeah.
You have.
It's
Okay.
probably been it's my second time to Kauai. I've been to Maui a few
Okay.
times, but this is my first.
Okay.
I haven't been to Kauai in like 10 years.
Okay. Have
So
you, Jake? Have you
it's
been to
Jenna's
Hawaii
first.
before? Yeah, it's Jenna's first time. That's so exciting.
Yeah, we went to Maui one time for a wedding and my cousin's wedding and hung out for a bit.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't
Thing about Hawaii is it like it doesn't, some like it's a lot of it's touristy, a lot of it's just kind of
Mhm.
it's crazy expensive, but it is
Yeah.
great. Like I don't know.
The weather,
Literally,
like just like the weather and the
can't knock
agriculture,
it.
or
Yeah, it's probably like 72 degrees with a light breeze right now.
ooh,
Obviously,
Not
we're in the
bad.
winter.
that does sound nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Where's your
And
Uh,
what's your best surf trip? Like where do you like to surf the most?
mm, I know Nicaragua's great. Uh, Morocco's great. Morocco is like
mm,
Mexico of Europe. It's like it's just pretty incredible. Just great food, amazing scenery, great waves. Just like in full culture shock because you can go there and just like uh yeah, you're not in Kansas no more, like you're like it feels like a very like raw place. Honestly back home in Washington too. If the waves are working and the like everything's right, it's one of the best places in the whole world, but it only does that like, you know,
every
And
now and
that's
then.
but that's also in
it's
the
just like
winter, right? Like the waves
yeah, well, no, spring, fall.
spring
So
fall.
actually one of our best runs of swells was last August on the hottest week of the year. And it was still like the water's still freezing cold. You still have to wear like a crazy thick wetsuit. But it was like 95 degrees out and like
Wow.
pumping like just down the street from our house. So like this is like, it's what 80 miles from the open ocean.
Hmm.
You're in a old channel, so it's kind of crazy it even works, but
If it's that good in Port Angeles, is it better out on the coast? Like, would you in that case just go drive out to the push or something?
no, not necessarily. Yeah, because it's like a way different setup of waves and then out in Port Angeles. It's just like you're gonna have kind of more. It's more groomed, more of a variety of kind of like breaks that are like, you know, they're not open ocean beach breaks. They're points and reefs and
Yeah,
kind of river mouths and sandbars and kind of operate a little different than what's out on the coast.
that's
Did
cool.
you and Jenna bring your surfboards to Hawaii?
Yes, and they're right
Okay.
here.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna say if
running
you
surfboards
brought your
sucks.
surfboards to Portugal, then I'm gonna assume you brought them to Hawaii.
Dude, it's like every time I bring a surfboard, I'm like, why did I do this? It's just like such a pain. And like then like every like your Uber driver is like, no, 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 no. You're like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
like and you like actually one of the Ubers in Portugal, we forced
yeah,
the guy. We're like, no, it's fine. I can stick it in the middle, and it was like fully blocking his mirrors, and we're like, it's fine.
yeah. I
Um,
love that story because we're like the guy was nice enough. He wasn't even actually maybe he was an Uber driver, but he was being super nice. Like everyone was gone. We were like the last people to get in. He had like the smallest little
oh,
Fiesta in Portugal, and we just have this
hmm.
massive surfboard. And Devin's like, "No worries, I've got this strap. It's fine."
It reminds me of when we like a long time ago. I was in Costa Rica with my cousin, and he'd been living there with Travis for like he was there for like 5 months, and then I got there for like 2 weeks with him, and we were
Uh-huh.
like probably like 25, 30 minutes from the beach. So we would just hitchhike. And
Uh-huh.
so the first day he put the surfboards in the ditch and then had a guy pull over. And then when the guy pulled over, he's like, get in the car. So then one of you would get in the car and then he'd
What?
go pull the surfboards out of the ditch. And it'd be like a guy with like a little car, and Travis would just shove the surfboard. So it's like the guy's already committed, and then it's just him driving us down to the beach with his head cocked to the side because
Okay.
there's surfboards going through between your heads.
Yeah.
Very
That's
Travis.
like the same thing that's the same thing they do in Nicaragua when they hitchhike. There'll be like two ladies on the side of the road, just like trying to get a ride, and you're like, okay, I'll pull over, put them in the back truck. Then like 30 kids jump out of the bushes and like get in the back. Like,
Oh man.
That's Devon with his surfboards. He's like just little Devon with like one little Topo design bag. And he's like, could you give me a ride? And they're like, yeah. And then he's like, okay, 1 second. And then he like has like two surfboards, Jenna, 5 suitcases, like still in the airport. Like, Jen,
yeah,
hurry up. Jen, he's here. Come on.
it's pretty much my life.
It's pretty much my life.
Trying to take advantage, kind of push it a little bit,
Yeah.
push things.
So Devin, I
Um,
have to ask you this real quick before I forget.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen Beyonce lately, but she has kind of a different vibe going on.
yeah.
The
I heard
Western
some of it.
vibe. Did you hear this
Yeah,
album?
I don't know why people are freaking out about it. I mean, I feel like it's pretty like
I need to
it
know your
does. I
thoughts.
don't know. I love Beyonce, but it just is
Oh,
like
I
a
know
little
you
like
do.
feels a little fabricated. Like I'm just
Yeah,
like, she got together with like a bunch of producers who are like
right,
cost $1 million.
right.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna make
Yeah,
Beyonce country. But I
I
mean,
heard
it's fine.
yeah.
What is
I heard the
I just think
song.
it's go
It's
on,
not.
Jake, go on.
Oh no, I just say I heard the song. I don't love it. It's kind of generic, sort of like what Devin's saying with
Yeah.
just kind of generic producers.
Well, don't you think it's kind of funny though? Like last time we
yeah.
were talking about this, Jake, you were saying how the fact that Jay-Z gave that speech at the awards and he was like, basically saying, not smacking that Beyonce didn't win one, but basically saying that. And now it's like, oh, right after she didn't win one, she's going to put out a Western album. So now if she doesn't win an award for a Western album, when Taylor Swift won an album, you can just start to see where the whole system is like, is this all just rigged? And also back off, like just leave the Western stuff
Mm.
alone. It's fine. Just let it be what it is, you know,
Let it be
Is it
like
let it
Beyonce.
be. Let it be
has Jay-Z like
Beyonce.
become more obnoxious?
I
I feel
think
like
he's
Jay-Z's
just feeding into
become
like his
kind of
own
like more annoying.
narcissism. Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of
Yeah, I just feel like
taken a step back from the music part, and he's like owns, like these businesses and owns. I think he's sold.
Yeah.
Like, he owned Ace of Spades champagne and sold it for like $1 billion or like just crazy money. And
Yeah.
he's like an entrepreneur. He's worth like,
uh,
I think he's in the $1 billion range. Like,
Yeah.
so I think he's just kind of
I
look.
did see we did me and my uncle noticed at the Super Bowl that up in Jay-Z's booth he was not drinking the flashy rapper drinks of choice, but he was drinking like big
High.
time vintage burgundy. Like he had the burgundy glasses out. I think somebody zoomed in. I
Oh
think
man.
it might have been Domaine Romaine Conti or Rothschild. I can't remember, but it was one of those ones where it's like, oh yeah, we have a few 82 vintages. We're just, chugging
Oh, they
away, at
actually like
the
zoomed
Super
in and
Bowl.
figured out what he was drinking.
Somebody did, yeah. But they're very expensive wines. They're like
Yeah. Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
like thousands and thousands of dollars. Those bottles probably go for
Really?
anywhere 5 to 20 grand a bottle,
Wow,
you know. Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of interesting, huh? And now
crazy.
Beyonce is a Western star.
Which actually, honestly, it's kind of also like I don't know. Just drink. I mean, they're incredible wines, but like also like it's like a food thing. You don't just like drink them on their own. I don't know. Maybe you do when
Like
it
you're
doesn't matter, I
saying,
guess.
like he opened it at Super Bowl, and so that shows a lot. Like if you're someone that knows about wines, which, and you're talking about Ben, I
Yeah,
can only assume it's Ben. That's like, is Jay-Z,
yeah,
what is, yeah. And so then it's like, of
yeah.
course he's gonna notice. So if you know, you
The
know.
more the
If
more
you know, you
niche you
know.
get, yeah, the more niche you get, it the people you're trying to impress get very narrower and narrower.
Are you saying like for him drinking that like at the Super Bowl, that's something you would normally drink with like an expensive dinner or like something more fancy than just
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
oh, Chelsea wants to uh tell the Beyonce story. So like me and you
Yeah.
and some friends went to Jay-Z and Beyonce. We got a
Yeah.
limo. You want me
Don't
to
miss
tell
the
the whole story?
details.
Yeah,
Okay, long story short, I won a
yeah,
I won a
You
radio
won the tickets, right?
I won a radio contest and I won 8 tickets to Jay-Z and Beyonce. This is at least 10 years ago. And it came with a limo to and from my house. And Chelsea was out of town that week. So I just took a bunch of guys, Devon being one of them. And so we all get there like after work. I think it was like a Wednesday or so. It was like a midweek show, Jay-Z, Beyonce in downtown Seattle. And Devon bleached he
Oh
had
my God.
a hat, white shirt, white pants, like work clothes, and he bleached them like the night before.
Okay, but also I just want to add, since Devin is talking right now, when Devin was telling us this story, Jake, he was like, and I thought to myself, oh my God, what would be so cool is if I went on this concert and I had an all white outfit. And I did not have that.
So you
yeah. I just wanted to wear
So,
all white, and I wanted to look fresh. So I re-bleached all my white clothes, but I did wash them.
yeah.
I think I washed them. Yeah, I can't remember.
yeah.
No, you
Um,
said you washed them, but that you bleached them
but yeah,
so
just it was just
severely.
burning. Yeah, it was just like yeah, just burning my
Burning your
eyes
skin off.
and everybody else's eyes.
We
That's it.
get in a limo and he sits down it right in between us all, and it just was like, what's that smell? And it was like summer, it was like a hot day. So I think we wanted to keep the windows up for AC, but then I think we just had to lower all the windows and get some air. But he did
It's
look
so
fresh.
good.
He did have a fresh white look for Jay-Z and
Right.
Beyonce.
But I do, yeah, I loved her. She was great. I mean, the whole show was pretty great.
Yeah.
All I remember
I
is
couldn't
that
see I couldn't see her. My eyes were blurred, you know, it was from the bleach. But
The bleach. Oh man. I remember I didn't like
yeah,
Beyonce before that show much. I was more of a Jay-Z fan. And then we go to the show, and I think I sent Chelsea like 30 seconds of Jay-Z snaps and like 4 minutes of Beyonce snaps. She
and Chelsea's like,
yeah,
yes,
she was
please.
definitely the better performer for sure.
yeah, she puts on a show, and she's got a great voice.
She's got a
Devin
great
definitely, yeah,
voice.
Definitely loves her voice. That's what Devin is all about. He's like, nice view, nice view.
Mm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This show is
I mean,
amazing.
she's full. She's a full
She's the
package.
whole
I mean, you know.
package. She's
Full
the whole
package.
package.
Looks and
Devin's actually in the background, just like wafting his bleach smell up to the stage. Hey,
I am wearing all
girl.
white. I'm wearing white today, so I mean, I'm in
Oh
the
my God,
tropics,
you
so.
are.
yeah,
You are
that looks
phenomenal.
You know what
beautiful.
though? I've gone past. This is all natural fibers, so there's no bleach touching this shirt. Okay. Yeah.
What kind of shirt is that?
This is I don't know. I think it's linen or something. It's like it's a funny. It's probably just like
It's
a
something
burlap sack
nice.
they bleached,
Yeah, it's
and
something
then
really nice.
they told me a whole story, and they sold to me for
Oh
a
my
bunch of
gosh,
money.
we're like in some little quaint place, like in Where were we? Was that on our way back from New York or in Baltimore? Probably not
I
in
might have got
Baltimore.
this. No, I got this. I got this in Soho, New York. So
Okay.
I don't know if you were there.
Where were we that we went into the parachute store that has the like bedding?
That
I
was
thought Devin's
DC.
head was going to explode.
Now, do you like are you big on thread count for your sheets, or do you like the linen? Because
I pretty much just wear.
you don't care.
I like the idea of expensive sheets, but nice sheets, but I can pretty
I
much
mean,
just sleep
you're
in.
talking to a man who walks around in Japanese denim. That's the hardest material I've ever felt in my life. So when he gets into 200 thread count sheets,
It'll
it's soft
rub your
as
skin
butter.
right off.
Yeah, it'll rub
Yeah.
your skin right off. And so his skin is used to the textures, you know? It's used to the rough textures, to
So
my
don't talk
denim.
until I've had my Japanese denim abrasion therapy every
Yeah.
morning.
Instead of that mat that you lay on and roll your back on those spikes, Devin
Those
just
called
gets dressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chelsea just wrote about it.
I
On her
remember
blog.
remember you guys had one of those, I feel like in the living room at the old Petersburg house for at least 6 years. I don't think it ever got
Oh,
used.
yeah.
It just was there.
Oh yeah. I think
Like
we only
the
used it when we would like have some wine and be like, I'm so loose. Let me lay down and do acupuncture on myself. And you lay down and I immediately was like, oh my God.
is
Never
that like
mind.
a prana mat? Is that what you had?
It's Chelsea knows what it is. I think she just wrote about
Yeah.
it. And it's like a
Taki?
acupuncture
Pressure.
mat. Yeah, acupressure.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you can imagine making a pair of pants out of that mat, that's what Devin is used to putting on his body. So thread count for him, we're talking Dollar General count. He would be like, this is so soft. Jen, are you there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Jake was like, Devin, do you care about thread count on your sheets? And I was like, this is a man that wears Japanese denim 24/7. And Devin's like, I do abrasion therapy every morning.
We're
Okay.
just
She's
dipping
having
our
a great
toes. We're
time.
about to go. About to do a little snort.
Oh,
Nice. Take some pictures.
well then let's wrap this up so you can go snorkel.
So
Yeah.
anything else you want to know about me? Anything else you want to ask me?
Guys, is there anything you've been dying to know about me? Anything?
Just ask me.
Guys, is there anything you need to know? Yes, my back is shredded. Okay. Yes.
Oh, are you
It
working
looks
on your
phenomenal.
back right now? Are you doing a lot of lifting?
I'm on the lean and mean training
Yeah.
regimen now, so trying to keep it trim.
What are you training for?
Training
right
for we're 50 miler in April,
now? Where at?
end of April. Orcas Island
Oh
in
wow.
the up in the Puget Sound.
Your trail run looked awesome the other day. It was
I know.
beautiful.
That looked really good.
Yeah, that me and Travis did that. That was back in kind of deeper in the Olympics, but it's gonna be really hard. That's
Yeah,
fun
for sure.
for that.
50
Yeah, I'm trying to
miles.
stay pretty light to not feel like I mean I will want to die on it no matter what, but I just
Yeah.
feel like less death.
Less dying. Yeah.
Yep.
But I feel like you kind of like that anyways, right? Like that kind of gets you going a little bit.
Yeah,
like
it's
how
it's
hard
kind
it
of part
is.
of the thing. It's like suffering, growth through self-inflicted pain.
Is Travis doing it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, Travis is doing it. He also signed up for a 100-mile race in July.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I'm supposed to announce that here.
Okay, we won't announce that.
Hot
Deleted.
take. What?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. who
Hot
to-
topic.
so
Hot
it's-
topic.
For 100 miles. That's crazy. Are you doing the 100-mile too?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Jake is
I
barreling
don't
down on what
think
you said not
so.
to talk
It's-
about. He's like,
You heard it here first. Devin and Travis, 100.
you heard it here first.
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't know if I have I feel like I'd have to neglect a lot of things in life
Like
to
your
do
home.
that 100-miler.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of
My wife-
training.
The house. That's tough.
You're like, I have a
Yeah,
wife
and I
as an
gotta build a
example.
house and train for a 100-miler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
everything. Work.
You have
No,
your pet on the
call.
property. Your pet on the property cannot be ignored. Dave, the grommet,
Dave.
if you will. Yeah.
Mountain Beaver Dating.
Mountain
Everybody
Beaver.
Google
Mountain
whatever
Beaver
Beaver
Dating.
is.
Devin, what did you
Yeah,
say when
no,
you were in
it's like
Nicaragua
the
and you were like obsessed with that game? And like everybody was like playing music and they were like, oh wow, that's so beautiful. And Devin's like, whatever. I just built a whole city while you guys sang one song.
it was like there was like this like there's like this like
Tim,
beautiful Norwegian girl who was like playing guitar and like everybody's like swooning, you know, and like wow, she's like so good. And I'm like I was really into playing SimCity on my iPad and I had built a pretty impressive city and she's like and everybody's like just nobody even noticed my city. But like I don't see why
oh
everybody's so
my God.
impressed. Like I built an entire empire while this girl's just playing a song. Like
What's more impressive?
Oh my
yeah, it's
gosh. It
not
was
that
so
cool.
great. It
Um,
literally was like Devin on his iPad, just like going crazy over on the corner. And like he was saying, it's like just like what he said. He's like, there's just a beautiful girl, and she's just like, la, da, da. And everyone's just like, oh my God, oh incredible. And Devin's over on the side, just like, what the heck? I just built a whole city. I built a whole empire over here. I laughed so hard. I still laugh at it's so great.
oh man.
Oh my God. And that's when Jenna knew she had chosen the right man
Yeah.
because he never stops working.
Never stops working,
Yep,
doesn't
I'm
pay
all I
attention,
built my city
Yeah. Oh,
doesn't
he's
pay
built his
attention
anybody.
to
sleep.
beautiful women.
Yeah, no, he's not intimidated. He's not no, he's not thrown off course by good looks, let me tell you. The
No.
man is on the
Nothing can
grind. No,
nothing can just distract me from my work.
from my
Although,
Sim City.
I had to bail on my SimCity Empire once. I started like those games are just rigged to where like you have to start like paying real money for all this stuff. And I think I had put in like $100 at that point, like
Yeah.
to buy
Oh
like
yeah.
real buildings. And then I was just like, this is
What am I
stupid.
doing?
I
Yeah.
I always think it's funny when you'll get into a game and you'll play it so like you'll get so into it on your phone or something, and then one day you're just done, and then
Yeah.
you'll like delete it,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Hours
spent
spent.
so much time on that, and then you just like delete the game. Like you don't even
Oh
like
yeah.
stop playing it and like maybe come back to it. You just delete it, and you're like, I just spent an enormous
You
amount
never
of hours
have
on the
interest in it
game,
again.
and then you're just done with it.
Yeah. I just did that for a hotel game, a hotel that has a burger place. And I had it to the point where my burger girl could carry like 45 burgers to one table.
It's
And like
all so stupid. It's so like it's
it's
the
so
stupid thing.
dumb. Darren would roll
It's
over and
so
like try to tell me to go to bed. And I'm like, dude, I'm right on the cusp. Like you have no idea
uh,
the moves I've made to get here. Oh,
well, like some of the games, like I just kind of wanted to like I wish you could have just like paid like $20 or $50 or whatever at
yeah.
what point and just like I just want to play this game all the way. I don't want to be like
No.
I don't want to have to pay to make progress in this game. And
Yeah.
No, I want to make progress the way I want to make progress. And the way that I do that is I don't pay you, you pay me. And then I
yeah, I
build
want to
this
build
hotel
my
empire.
city.
I want to build my city the way I want to build it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my God, Jake, I wish you could have been
exactly.
there. I wish you could
That
have
would have
seen
been good.
Devin. The way he was so unimpressed by this model playing music. Charlie Soir, and here's Devin. Shut up. Shut up. Did y'all see this wall I just built? Oh my God, it's
I
so
don't know if I
good.
said I don't know if I said shut up, but
Well, he looked at Jenna. He looked at Jenna and was like, who cares? Look what I just
yeah.
did. Look what I just did. And of
That
course Jenna was impressed. Jenna supports her man.
yeah.
This is her man.
Mm.
And she's gonna stand
That's my
beside
man.
him. That's my man.
I'm
I
gonna
wonder if
stand
you could
beside him.
I wonder you could have would have been good if you like went farther with it and like applied for like a really like a city planner job for like
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
downtown Seattle, and they're like, "What's your resume?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "I don't want to
Sim
brag."
City.
But you open up your iPad and you're like showing them all
Sim
like,
City,
all the
baby.
things that you would do with the city.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Sim City?
We had a lot of happy Sims in this one.
Yeah.
This one was a real good one.
7% approval rate.
I just like I'm just applying to like a Ritz Carlton that I like can manage a Ritz Carlton look what's on your resume. And I'm like, well, I mean, look at my hotel. Look at my girl. She's got 150 hamburgers stacked on one palm.
I know
Like,
it would be
what
good
are
if
you?
you got the job and then you're screaming at these girls because they can only handle like 2 or 3 hamburgers at a
I'm
time.
like, why? This isn't what I came here for.
This is
I
not
was
why.
promised. I was promised quality.
Real quick, I wanted to ask this earlier. I heard like like where you live in Washington and New Zealand are the 2 places where you can check the surf while snowboarding. Have you ever snowboarded and then surfed in the same day in Washington?
Yeah, we at least get a couple days in the winter, like where there's good waves, like on the same. If you can get a good powder day and good day of waves, it's pretty special.
That's cool.
Yeah, me and Jenna were up on Hurricane Ridge doing some split boarding on Saturday. We are having the worst winter on record in the Olympic Mountains. It's like
Oh, really?
there's like a foot of snow up there. It's like
Oh,
and
geez.
like dirt patches. Like we got like these nice powder pockets, and then just like literally riding on like scraping over dirt. Like it was like bad.
Really?
So
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's been a bad
Yeah.
one out here too.
yeah, it's kind of bad everywhere.
Okay,
right.
well,
Well, we're gonna all see each other in May.
so
Should be
excited.
nice. Be
Can't
good.
wait to see you guys.
And we'll have to
You
have
got
Devin on
songs?
again.
It's gonna be fun.
We're gonna have
We
to
have to have
Devin on
Devin on
again
with,
because
yeah, Devin on Denim.
Devin on Denim, a new segment.
A new
I'm
segment.
actually not really that into like jeans.
No,
As
don't take
you
it
would
back
like
now.
you,
No, Devin, no,
my
don't.
former self had a little more enthusiasm for denim, but
Oh, you're really not giving
I
the
do,
people what
I
they
do dabble.
want. Okay, fine. Instead of Devin on Denim, it'll just be Devin
Like
dabbling in what he thinks is denim.
yeah.
The Dion,
Like
Dion,
if you
Dion
want
jeans.
somebody who really knows it, have
Yeah,
Halston on.
Halston. We'd
He
have
can
to have a
school me.
2-hour segment on that.
We'll have to get Halston on too at some point.
Yeah,
He goes to Japan. He
yeah,
shops his own raw fabrics, like goes
yeah,
to the mills where the denim is produced, and then
yeah.
like
Holds the denim
farm to
swatches in his
farm to
hands.
table denim.
Was
Yeah.
this denim made in a nice environment?
Was it organically sourced?
Right. Then
Yeah.
he might think about it. Okay,
Yeah.
are we doing songs?
All right.
So Devin can
Actually,
snorkel.
I got a Nork with kids.
I got a Nork with the kids.
Go Nork with the kids. But real quick, do you have a song you want to throw a
Hold
song on the playlist?
Song.
Yeah.
Oh, that new Father John Misty and Lana Del Rey song.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Oh, nice.
I haven't heard
Sweet.
that one. I'll have to check it out.
It is called, what is it called? Let the Light In.
Let the Light In.
Good one.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Father
Nice.
John Misty, Lana Del Rey,
Lana
Let
Del
the Light
Rey.
In. Devin, thanks for jumping on. Go Nork with the boys. Enjoy
Thanks for
Love
Hawaii.
it.
We'll have you
Okay.
back
Love you, Devin.
Thanks for having me on.
later, bud.
Love y'all. We'll see you.
Love
Love you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Wow, what a guest. What a guest. What a piece of work
What a
that guy.
piece of work, that guy. We didn't even scratch the surface. We could have gone so many
We
ways. with that.
barely got into the Devin that we know.
I think he needs let him get a week in Hawaii.
Let him get
some rest. He's
Get
been
some
working like a
rest.
dog.
He has been working like a dog. Every time I talk to Jenna, she's making dinner for like 14 guys in an Airstream.
Gosh.
And I'm like, oh geesh. But you know how it goes. He won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
And stuff once we let him off the hook because the first podcast we ever did, we said we need to hear the story about Delaware,
I know.
Rehoboth.
I know.
Inviting.
We let him just scale right through this
I
thing.
know.
I mean,
he thinks he's scared. We got him, so he'll come back. And then when
no,
he
he'll
comes
come back. He'll come back.
We'll hit him hard. We'll hit him hard with the tough questions.
We're gonna hit him hard with the tough questions.
This was
He
like
got out a little too easy.
this was like surf pod. He's on island time.
Oh.
He's in Hawaii.
He's in island time. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
He could talk about surfing in his sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we need to get down to the nitty gritty, Devin.
Yep.
Wrap it up.
All right. What's your song for the week? What are your songs or song?
Wrap it up. Okay. Okay. We gotta listen. We gotta listen. Here we go. Do. Here we go. And then da boodly do t ba ba ba. Okay, I want to do. I think okay. Did I do this one last time? Motel 6 River Wireless. I did, didn't I?
You did last time, yeah.
Okay, sweet. Did I do No One Knows by Steven Sanchez?
I don't think so. You did a Steven
right.
Sanchez, but I don't think it was No One Knows.
I think it was oh shoot, was it that one? Dang it.
I think it was a different one.
I think it was too, but I just can't remember.
You did from Steven Sanchez, you did High.
Yeah, okay. Did you listen to that song?
Yeah, I
Not
did.
yet.
I think I did.
Okay, well, I like this one better.
Okay.
I think I like this one better. I think I meant to put this one last time, but I'm fine with both of them. I'm just on a little bit of a moment with that guy.
Yeah.
So it's No One Knows with Laffy or LaFay.
All right.
Steven Sanchez and LaFay. Okay, go.
I'm gonna do No One Knows Queens of the Stone Age because we don't have any Queens of the Stone Age on there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are we doing two No One Knowses?
Yeah, let's do it. No One Knows.
Oh my gosh.
2.
How did we both choose a song called No One Knows?
I didn't think about doing it until you said No One Knows. And then I was like, oh, I like the Queens of the Stone Age song, No One Knows. And I've
If
listened to a
you
lot of
would
Queens of
have
the
not
Stone Age.
known that, do you know how my mind was blown just now? Years of podcasting. We've been in this business, what, 10 years?
In all your years of podcasting.
And all of my years in the biz, never have I had
Never.
something like this happen.
You've been doing realty conferences for years.
Yeah. You think you have a full registration badge, and you don't see some wild stuff? You do.
You see some
You
stuff.
do. You see some stuff in my day.
I'm gonna do No One Knows. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
No One Knows Queens of the Stone Age. Good looking Suki Waterhouse.
Oh my word! Are you Suki? Oh, you couldn't get away from Suki.
Oh man, I went like low hanging fruit because there's so many good ones, and then the rat from the Walkman. The rat from the
my!
That's a hard.
You are on one today.
That's a good song.
Yeah. You got Suki,
Walkman,
Suki.
Queen.
Oh my gosh!
Suki's
you got so much good stuff.
Suki's gonna be at Coachella, and we dabbled about going, but we're not gonna go.
You did.
Ryan was here. Ryan was here this weekend.
He was.
Yeah, and we talked music all weekend.
Oh man,
they're gonna go.
Recorded.
I know we should have. They're gonna go to.
They of course Coachella. They're gonna go. But they don't need people. They don't need people. They don't need reps.
Yeah, but he just texted me today because Liam Gallagher's playing one show in America, and then I signed up for the pre-sale and I didn't get tickets, and then I went online and they were like almost $400 a piece. And then he texted me today. One. No, I can't. I'm not gonna spend $400 on Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, no. Okay, and then he texted you.
He sent me a login to hopefully get tickets that aren't astronomical. Maybe like just face to a sold out only American.
Are you gonna freak out? You're gonna freak out.
I thanked him and he was like, "Don't thank me until you see how much the tickets are." So I'm not gonna freak out until I actually have Liam tickets in hand.
But if you actually,
I'm not gonna break the bank. But if I've got Liam tickets, I'm gonna be pretty stoked. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what's gonna happen is that we'll never see you again. If you get Liam tickets, you're gonna take yourself live at this concert.
Yeah.
And we're never gonna see you again.
I'm gonna just disappear into the Oasis.
Yeah, you're gonna disappear into the Liamness.
We're gonna move
to the Oasis.
We're gonna move to Manchester.
The next time we do the pod, you're gonna have an accent. I'm gonna be like, Jake, why are you talking like that?
Yeah. I'm gonna start talking like I'm gonna wear a parka even if it's hot out.
Yes.
I'm gonna like.
Oh
do
yeah.
this
Oh,
thing.
it's gonna be so bad. You know
Yeah.
what? Now I don't know. Now I don't know if I want you to go to this. This could be a whole turnaround for the pod.
Oh man.
Just picture it.
Or we'll get 5 minutes with him and then he'll blow up the pod.
What if you go and the
Uh-huh.
ticket happens to be like backstage something? You know, you get a
Yeah.
little step up into the van, if you will.
Mm,
A little
yeah.
meet cute, a little meet cute.
What does
Be
meet cute mean?
careful.
I've always wondered what meet cute meant. People
It's like
say,
in the old time movies when people meet each other.
yeah. Okay.
It's like the moment that they meet each other where they're like having a meet cute is like in a bookstore and like she drops a book and the guy picks it up and is like, here's your book. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh man. Well,
Okay, listen, I've gotten 2 calls from the boss man. I've gotten
yeah.
2 calls from the boss man. We
I
gotta,
think I think if I talk to you any longer, I'm gonna want to be under one of those 90-foot genie lifts. I wanted to come
I
crash.
think if this podcast goes on, I'm gonna jump off this little balcony. I'm staring over the NOLA headlines.
All right.
Just
Well,
woman from ARA show jumps.
we haven't identified the body yet. We don't know if she was at the realtor conference or the ARA show.
We thought she was at the ARA show, but the Blazer said otherwise.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.